Denmark just doesn't exist. It can't exist. Even though it's in the North Sea, makes no sense. There's no
Denmark does not exist.
Hey, Bo, while Denmark might not be a real country,
Denmark is not a real country.
Something, by the way,
Paid German actors. There's
not a real
nothing
country.
there.
Man.
It's just
If you look at the map, most of the countries on the map aren't real. There's no such thing as Europe. But if there was a thing such as Europe, Denmark get the global pictures because they make it look like they're modified in Photoshop. But I gotta tell you, so if you look at the real map, there's no lines. There's no lines on the continent. What is a country? You can't see the lines. And so what would Denmark even be? It's just a big landmass. I don't know. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. The world's flat.
Oh, there's only one thing for it now. Only one thing we can do. Buy my merch!
Joining a cult is fun, but boy how silly would you look turning up to the annual cult meeting not looking the part. That's why us on the iStar Productions merch store have got your back. That's right, get yourself a Denmark is not a real country hoodie right now. Do your part to show the world that that little rapscallion just doesn't exist. Do your part today.
Oh, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. I should have put the tinfoil hat on before I went full conspiracy. Please buy my merch. Link in the description. Because YouTube doesn't really like to pay people in January. It's kind of the equivalent of handing a tramp just a slap. Just slapping a tramp, really. So a lot of people are asking me to play Denmark. And obviously, we all know Denmark and their situation, alright? We're not going to go into it any more than we already have at this point. I think Boogie17894 whatever said it pretty well himself. It doesn't exist, does it? And by the looks of these numbers, doesn't look like the economy exists for Denmark either. That's fine, we gotta get great power. And the way we get great power in Vic 2, you all know, you just gotta do the famous Danish romanticist music, romanticist art, and romanticist literature. Things Denmark is known for. Thankfully, 8% of our population can read, but that's only because there's like 5 people that live in this country, and as soon as I take over anywhere that can't read, this is gonna plummet incredibly fast. Now, HPM, which is a mod I use, has been updated, and they removed the Bank of Africa. I know, racist. Oh, speaking of racist, Denmark still has slavery, apparently. Not that you aren't all slaves to the Danish conspiracy anyway. Right, well, bye-bye literacy rate. I guess I'm not that popular in Denmark, so as soon as I left to take over Haiti, they're all revolting against me. I'm not that worried, though. If I know Danish people that have surrendered in like 8 hours. So not only have I doubled my population, I've also halved my literacy rate. Yay! It was not worth it. But that'll go back on its own over time anyway. We're not 100% worried about that yet. Yeah, I just noticed that, we got like no RGOs in Denmark, but somehow we got a factory. It's a clothes factory. We have a clothes factory when the only thing we have RGO-wise, which is, you know, our resources, is a cow. We have a cow. Yeah, I'd say we wrote a bunch of poems there, but if anything, we wrote a bunch of storybooks about how this country actually exists. Winks into camera. Buy my merch. Now that we're great power, we can actually start trying to create the Kalmar Union, which basically, you know, gives us Sweden and Norway, as long as Schleswig-Holstein, if I decide to hold on to it. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do yet, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight Germany. Pro tip, probably not going to be able to. But I can go ahead and start doing this. It's going to take a few more events before we get them, but we're way on our way to uniting Scandinavia. Oh, jeez. I got some little Russian green men in my country right now. Putin, please. I haven't made fun of you in months. Alright, so I got an option to take out Schleswig right now, which is, I'm hoping it's gonna go fine. Everything's gonna be fine. If I just say it enough, it'll come true. Yeah, I don't really have much of an army, so I'm just gonna let the Swedes do the fighting. Yeah, now we just gotta hope that Germany doesn't kill us. Because they might. They really might. I just got the option for a Scandinavian custom union. Kind of like the EU, but just with really rotten fish. You know, when I was worried about Germany declaring war on me, wasn't expecting this Germany to declare war on me. Thankfully, I got a mate. Although my mates all seem to be sieging down Italy right now, instead of helping me. Oh, I think we've wiped peace. That's right, guys. Another epic victory for Denmark. We did it all. Hey, look at that. I can renovate Copenhagen. Gives us 5 life rating. Pretty interesting how you can make a part of the ocean livable. Oh, thanks, Britain. You really need my help in the Opium War. Not really really entirely sure what just happened down here in Belgium, but I like it. Okay, so this is right here is when the great powers try to go ahead and close the Danish tolls, which is our like little toll we do for people coming through our straits, which we're going to go ahead and I'm going to say no, because as long as I'm allied with the UK, it's just going to make them hate me. It's not going to make them go to war with me. Hopefully, please, Britain. Alright, we're getting closer and closer to this union, and we will finally be able to do something that's not just sitting around and writing poems. Alright, here we go. It's the moment you've all been waiting for, guys. There you go, it's Scandinavia. Boy, we're finally playing the game. I was kind of hoping I'd be the one to call the conference on the Ottomans, but it's alright. It's not like I need the prestige or anything. Oh, I also just got the option to buy Djibouti. We're strong now. Oh my god. I actually found the source of the Nile. There's only one thing we're going to be able to call this thing. Oh, this is going to look completely disgusting. Oh my god. I just got the conference of the scramble to Africa. Are you kidding me? The prestige! Yeah, these prestige events, they just keep coming. Yeah, in case you're wondering how exactly I found that Egyptian tomb, it's just by blowing open the sand. Everything about this is just disgusting. This is probably one of the worst Africas I've ever seen. Oh, wait a sec. What the hell is that by Romania? What is that? Bukovina? Really? Like, because Banat wasn't enough? Yeah, whenever a crisis fires up, I just join the winning side. It's the Danish way. Yeah, it's not looking too groovy in this part of Africa, is it? I like how I can still build the Kiel Canal, despite the fact it was only ever built to get around the Danish Straits, which I already own. Tell you what, not a whole bunch happening right now, so I'm going to do something no one's ever done in their entire life. Embrace the Finnish. Imagine that. Someone actually embracing a Finnish person. They could probably use a hug, I won't lie. Yep, prestige events, they literally just keep coming. That's another 130. Jesus. I'm actually incredibly interested to see if I can actually beat up China. I don't know how well they're doing right now, but we're about to find out. Yeah, China's about as crap as usual, but I got sidetracked because I can build the Titanic. This ship is 100% doomed to fail even more. Oh, because we're so late in the game, I can actually take a few provinces from China, not just a port. So, I'm actually carving out somewhat of an empire. Uh-oh. I don't even know how I got involved in it. What the hell? Wait a second. It's Russia, Germany, the UK versus Romania and the USA. That's not a great war. Oh. I didn't really get much of a chance in that Great War to do anything because it was literally over before I even had the chance to do anything. But we won, unsurprisingly. Good news is though, Switzerland fears our might because they think we might declare war on them. Ooh, so I got an event to actually free Finland from Russia, and we did it, but now they hate us, which is fine, because I'm going to declare war on them. Wait a second, isn't this exactly the same Great War we just had? Why are we doing this again? You know, while I really appreciate that the Hungarian Liberation War is being fought in Scandinavia, can you just not? Oh, that's pretty cool. Someone invented the toaster. Yeah, don't mind me, just did a slight war with Russia over Finland. It's going pretty well. Yeah, you know what I said about embracing the Finnish? Well, this is one hell of an embrace. And honestly, I don't think I could have come at a sooner time because I've checked out Scandinavian Karelia from Finland and someone built a goddamn car factory here. It's level 6. 60,000 people can work in this car factory. And back in China for a nice bit of relaxation. Oh, I think Poland's looking too good. Just got a free dismantle nation casus belli on Italy, so why the hell not? You know, I don't want to say it. Pretty sure that the French and Italian armies are a bit crap. Right, we're going to leave it off here for today. It's 1923, and I won't lie, not much is happening as Scandinavia, as you can probably imagine. It was a very slow game, especially it's kind of what happens when you play secondary powers in Vic 2, unfortunately. I don't know why Germany never formed, or the fact I did actually manage to get second great power. We're never going to get number 1 great power, though, because GB has so much industry, and we have, you know, a nice amount of industry. Just, you know, Prez just got, yeah, they got the look of the draw. That's it. But I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. I hope if you did, you leave a like, hit the subscribe button, leave me any more suggestions for Victoria 2. And you know what? Please do go ahead and buy some merch. It really does support the channel. Let me know if you have bought any by tweeting me it on Twitter with a nice picture of you wearing it or something. You know, I'll print it out, put it up on the fridge. Oh god.